Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to a special edition of, I don't know what I'm going to call this, man. I'm going to call this just a truth session, man. This is a special edition presentation. This young man that I ran across on YouTube, I just had to talk to him, guys. He seems to be so outspoken. He is outspoken. All of his content, as I went through it, I didn't agree with all of it, but damn it, I felt like he was speaking his mind. I got to bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you my new friend, Hard Bastard. Give it up for Hard Bastard.
Thanks for having me on, Tim. I really appreciate it.
Man, thank you for making yourself available, my friend.
My pleasure.
Wow. The first thing I want to start with before we get into the really good shit, I got to ask you, man.
Yeah.
How'd you get the name Hard Bastard?
I just had to come up with a name for YouTube, and I think when I first heard there was a kung fu movie called Hard Bastard, and I like the old school 70s kung fu movies, and that struck me. I thought that was I liked it, so that's pretty much where it came from.
Man, it's a perfect match for your style, man. Your style of commentary is definitely hard, and if they're on the wrong side of that commentary, they may call you a bastard. So I think that's a perfect fit. Hard bastard.
Thank you very much.
So, man, well, I like the fact that you just speak your mind, man. And recently, there was a lot of fallout around this TYT stuff, and a lot of people know about it, man. And I was like, someone hit me up. They said, Tim Mack, you got to check out this guy, man. He's supporting you, HA and Nico House, man. And it's like he's just going all in. So, Hard Bastard, man, what motivated you, man, to put some foot in the ass of TYT and the establishment media?
Well, usually I cover them and they're bullshit, but this was particularly egregious. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was just scrolling Twitter, and I forget who tweeted it, but someone had tweeted that Jordan Chariton, whether you want to call it attacked or whatever, H.A. Goodman, you and Nico House. Now, I wasn't at the time familiar with who Nico House was, and so I watched the video, and it was just a combination of, first of all, disappointment, because up until that point, I had touted Jordan as one of the very few journalists or commentators that I view as credible. And that was because of the fact that he was telling the truth about Hillary Clinton during the election and WikiLeaks. And so then when I just saw him, he just was outright lying about H.A. Goodman and you. And then when I saw that Nico apparently, from what I understand, had something to do with the DNC lawsuit. And then I had previously done the video, and everyone saw at least the TYT version, where they were, I would argue, defending the corruption of the DNC, and were claiming that the lawyers were being I forget the term that they used. The lawyers were just like taking advantage of the situation and just completely dismissing the fact that there is provable corruption on behalf of the DNC. And so it was just a combination of just absolute outrage, and I got off my couch and immediately just made the video.
I want to thank you, dude, because we'll get to the ramifications of you speaking out later.
Sure.
But I want to thank you, man, for speaking up when others wouldn't, dude. And I want everybody watching to know, all my people in my Tim Black Wolfpack, all the people, all my fans, supporters, friends, people that are like family to me, to know that this man who I didn't know had the nuts to speak up about what he saw, which was a wrong being done, right? I want to just give it up to Hard Bastard for having the guts to speak his mind, not be worried about backlash from TYT, not be worried about picking sides and all that BS, man. So give it up for Hard Bastard, guys, for that.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Absolutely. I would do it again. H.A. Goodman and yourself were telling the truth about Hillary Clinton. I think I first watched No Sellouts in August, and I had known H.A. Goodman before and was watching him. But when he came onto your show and then I saw you were not buying the bullshit from the media, I'm like, okay, here's another person that's telling the truth, because it was really, there weren't that many people in the media that were telling the truth about WikiLeaks. They were either outright lying about it or trying to play it off like, oh, well, why are you even bringing this up? Do you hate Hillary Clinton? Are you a misogynist? And it was just so, yeah, it's refreshing to have people tell the truth about that shit. So respect to you as well.
Hey, man, thank you, brother. And absolutely, man, I want to make it clear. When I say me, I mean the three of us. I don't just mean that he had my back. He had Nico's back. He had
Yes,
H.A.
absolutely.
Goodman's back. So it's not just about him having my back. To have my back or to have their back is to have all our backs. And in fact, it extrapolates out beyond that. Like to have a fellow commentator or journalist back is to have the whole community's back. Have you received backlash for coming out and speaking out for us on your YouTube channel?
The only backlash has been the video being censored and getting a community guidelines strike on my account. But as far as the vast majority of people have been supportive.
Wow. So you gotta. That's, man. Okay, I'll drop the first F-bomb. That's fucked up. Right?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
Absolutely.
I know, bro, because I got hit with a copyright strike. You got to bully, whatever that is, right?
That's even worse. Yeah.
It's strange how this shit is considered bullying. I bet if you kissed her ass, it wouldn't be considered bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, of course.
If you have criticism for someone as big as TYT, multi-million-dollar company, they should be able to take it, and YouTube should be able to walk that shit off. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the precedent that this sets, because the strike, I appealed the strike, and they upheld the strike, so they denied my appeal. So the precedent that this sets, if this is not just selective enforcement, is that criticizing corporate media is against the community guidelines of YouTube. And that's the other issue here, that it puts a lot of people in danger of that. And I don't think anyone, even people that I completely disagree with or would even go to war with on YouTube, verbally, I wouldn't want that to happen to them. People should be able to speak their mind, particularly about political shit, especially against corporate media. This is just an extremely Orwellian precedent that has been set.